In the meantime, it just seems like we did this, 3-4 months ago, but it's been a year. Good God, May is coming up Friday, and it's time, a week from Saturday, May 9th, for the 18th annual Great Petaluma Chili Cookoff and Salsa and Beer Tasting, and as has been a tradition for all 18 years, because we've been on the air at least that long with the drive.
Yes. You are correct, sir.
My good friend Houston Porter, the Don of Petaluma, is here, and the goddess of Petaluma, Ms. Laura Sunday. Welcome back, kids. How are you?
Doing great.
We are good.
18 years.
You are looking fabulous, my
You are.
I think you got the haircut and lost some weight. And I have
shoes.
unmatching socks. And
Yeah, but those shoes are really something.
Is that
Yeah.
alligator? What?
Yeah, right.
No?
No.
Well, you switched off of the wood frame glasses I saw you with last time.
Yeah. Well, once I was on the cover of the Bohemian in those glasses. It's kind of like it became a trademark, and people are going, "Where are those glasses? Where are those glasses?" When I didn't wear them, so I wore them for a long time, and I'm tired of them. So
It's like when I walk around downtown Petaluma without a cowboy hat on.
Yes.
Nobody knows I'm there.
In fact,
just
I'm kind of freaking out because you're not wearing the cowboy hat. You took it off to put on the headphones, but
yeah.
if
We'll see. My head might get cold, and I'll have to switch back on.
I'm freaked out that you're not wearing your cowboy hat, although it's in the studio. But I'm also freaked out that you're not going to be there for the chili cook-off. I don't know what I'm going to do. He takes care of me every year as a judge.
Oh no, we'll have you taken care of. We've got our same crew. I just won't be there doing nothing, watching them. I'll be in Europe doing nothing
And feeling
Really?
really guilty
Yeah.
about
Europe.
it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Who wants to go to Europe?
Well, now that I do all this food writing, I got to go over
tell,
there and
tell
and
everyone about your food writing.
eat a bunch. Well, I'm writing for the Argus Courier. I do freelance articles for them on various restaurants. Tomorrow, the article on Stemple Creek Ranch is coming out. Really, really great ranch, organic, grass-fed.
Yeah, they're happening.
Just really great people. And then I just took over Frances Rivetti's column. She's out promoting her book, Fog Valley Crush, and is writing her new book. And so I get to do that. And then I do some writing for Positively Petaluma, and I'm about to launch my own website just to kind of have a central spot people can find my writing. I always have people asking me when they come into town, I hear you know about food. Where do I go? And I have to keep sending the same email. And so, avantlard.com.
Why not HoustonPorter.com?
I have HoustonPorter.com, but I don't know. That may be for something a little more serious than eating as much lard as possible. Creative lard.
I call him the Don of Petaluma, and he's right. When it comes to restaurants and things, events and everything else in Petaluma, anytime that I'm going to Petaluma on a weekend, I text Houston and go,
"Where do I go?
Heading in town.
Yeah.
What do I do?"
Yeah.
And he says, gives me a few choices.
You've hit a good number of them. You've checked
never
off a
steered
good-
me wrong, sir.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Well, thank you.
Petaluma.
It's not hard down there.
No, it's not.
such
Petaluma's so happening.
Yeah, great restaurants.
Yeah, and Laura Sunday, explain how 18 years ago the Great Petaluma Chili Cook-Off, Salsa, and Beer Tasting started.
I was a parent of a couple kids at Cinnabar Theater, and I wanted to make sure that I could have something that I could, give to the community and give back to Cinnabar Theater and thank them for helping make my kids be pretty awesome. So I decided to start the Parent Guild and then started doing a lot of events for them, and then I ran across one day a chili cook-off in a parking lot in Mill Valley from some Mexican restaurant. And I went in and I thought, I could do that. And so I did that. And now it's 18 years later, and
believe me, Sonoma County and Petaluma have much better chili than Marin.
Oh yeah.
Much better restaurants. I'm here to
Sorry,
say.
Marin.
Yeah.
It's been said we have way better restaurants.
There's a reason why
true.
so many people from Marin drive up. You talk to the restaurant owners in Petaluma, half their clientele is from Marin.
I believe that.
There just aren't a lot down there. The ones they have are excellent, but
there's
they
not
just
a
don't
lot.
have very many.
No,
Yeah.
and now Petaluma is becoming one of the culinary capitals of
Absolutely.
the North Bay.
We have 140 restaurants in Petaluma. In a little
And not
town.
a loser in the bunch.
No?
No. I mean, if they're
maybe
a loser,
one or two, but
well,
I'm
then
not-
they go out of business.
Yeah, they don't.
Exactly.
The
Well,
competition is tough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's not enough tourism in Petaluma for them to support, for a restaurant to come in and just cater to tourists. They've got to make the town happy. If they
Yeah.
don't make the town happy, they won't survive.
Exactly.
Yeah, and the ones that really pitch in and do stuff in the community, do the events and do the fundraisers and all, they seem to last. Petaluma really wants to see businesses that participate in the community. And the ones that don't, they just don't get supported. So
Yeah, they want to see. I mean, a great example is one of the two chilies you have there is from Sax's joint. Two sisters and their mom. It's named after their dad who just passed away, and a couple years ago. I think they're in their second year, and man, they came in. They came in and gangbusters. They do every event. When they heard about chili, they were the ones last year that when we do this at right when the chili chant, and everybody does their noisemakers. They were the ones that fired up their Harley that they were using.
I
as a
remember
display.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Scared
kind
the
of
hell out of this old man.
it's a 50s diner looking thing, and they
Yeah.
have the makeup and the hair and the costumes, and it's always like that. It's
Now,
just
how
the
can you
first
tell
thing.
which one's which?
Yeah, it's the darker one that's molassesy and bacony.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Mike's been giving me thumbs up on this one.
Yeah, yeah.
And it
Yeah.
says, I know that you don't like spice. I know that's part of my job as the chief justice is to make sure that you
Yeah.
don't get spicy chilies. This one has a very small at the end.
Which I can handle.
Yeah. I'm like
Because
you. I want flavor.
I want to taste it.
Yeah.
And if it's too hot, it just hits your tongue. You can't
Right.
taste anything but the heat.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't mind a little heat on the
and
finish, but
that's the thing. Most of the chili competitors. I mean, how many chilies do we have this year? Like 50.
We have about 60?
60.
something
oh,
like
and I have to
that.
taste 60 chilies
Yes, you do.
on May 9th.
Yes, you do.
Good
But I mean,
Lord.
you know that there will only be one or two bad ones out of that.
No, you're
I mean,
right.
these guys and gals know how to make people happy. They know that they're not
Yeah.
just coming to burn them.
Well, and let me say, and I've said it before, I've been judging the Petaluma chili cook-off for so long that I got it down. Mm-hmm. In fact, last year,
you didn't even show up. You just voted from home. I think you have.
no, that was
You
2
just
years
knew.
ago.
You knew.
No, I was there, but there were a couple rookies. There were a couple
yeah.
newbies there, and I said, okay, now look, here's how this works. So you're going to be eating 50, 60 chilies. You got to do, so you got to face yourself and just.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one, the nose on this,
I
and
know.
we're leading into Wine Wednesday. This is the greatest chili nose
Yeah.
I've ever smelled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I can always tell theirs because they use it's either brown sugar or molasses or there's something they're doing there that's sugary, desserty like I like.
And also,
Oh, man!
and to complement their chili, they're going to come back again this year with their beer bacon homemade cupcakes.
Oh, those are so
Taste some
good.
chili, have some
I
beer
forgot
bacon
about those when I made my
cupcakes.
plans to go to Europe.
Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, nobody wants to go to Europe. I don't know what's
Yeah.
wrong with you.
That's why the euro's losing value. Nobody wants to be there.
What's there to see?
Yeah. It's not
Food
the
is
seeing.
what
We
is
got
Yeah.
chili.
It's the eating. That's true. They don't have that. And they sent up a I don't know what it is, a big
It's
sticky,
a cinnamon bun
Yeah,
with
but
about
it's-
3 inches of the most
It's
incredible.
more than just a cinnamon bun.
No, and Mike's already eaten half of it, so.
What is it? A cream cheese?
Yeah, it's a
icing?
cream cheese.
It's so good.
Yeah, covering on it, and we bring the sweets for Mike because we know Steve's not a big sweets guy.
No. When I judge on May 9th, these guys, I'm gonna do the nose on this, and I'll recognize
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
They're-
see, they weren't dumb
God.
sending up chili. They know
They're
what they were doing.
they're getting a big mark from me. And now,
And
who's
so
this other one?
That's from
Bellyful
Bellyful.
Dinners, which they're a company in Petaluma where you go online. Incredible menu.
The girls have been in here
Oh, yeah.
before. Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, no, just really great meals. Their chef is just top notch.
They won 5 chili awards last year.
Yeah, they got some
5
for
of them.
salsas and for some from the judges, some from People's Choice. I think they may have gotten a costume one. They were one of those teams that showed up the first year and knew what to do.
Oh, that's
They were
great.
in costume,
Yeah.
and that's
That's
just
great chili. I love that one.
all right. We
Wow.
brought you 2 winners this year. All
Yeah,
right.
believe me. And if any of them are listening, this judge is giving you big marks on May 9th.
We could have brought you one more. You'd have your 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, no, then there's veggie too, and as you know, I mean, I'm not a veggie eater, but man, the chilies that some of these teams bring, veggie chilies, We've had a grand champion before.
Yep.
No,
One
I know.
time
And
it
I,
happened.
Yeah.
as a judge, I've tasted some and gone, oh, God, no. Oh, geez. All right. And then gone, holy crap.
No,
Yeah.
one time our
And
grand
I've heard of
champion-
vegetables.
Yeah, no, I have too.
I don't have any experience with them, but
It's the food for our food. That's what veggies are. I eat pork. Veggies are the food
right,
to
for
feed
the
pork.
pig that
Yeah.
makes the pork. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's their superpower, is that they
makes those
turn vegetables into
taste
bacon.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how you make vegetables taste good. You feed them to a pig.
Now, is the Europe trip? I assume it's
Piggy?
It's a vacation.
It's
not business.
It started off as a vacation, but then because I let a bunch of people know that I'm a food and travel writer, now I'm going to be writing about a lot of restaurants, and a
Cool.
lot of towns that I go visit. Well, it's cool, except now all of a sudden we have a schedule. You know, it's like, oh, we got to be here on Tuesday night, we got to be here on Wednesday night, and then I have to come home and do a whole lot of writing. So it basically breaks even, but a lot of neat experiences. Get to meet the chefs and find out
What part of Europe?
Oh, you name it.
hitting the
Dublin,
whole-
San Sebastian is a big one for a week. The Basque Country.
You going to Italy?
Not Italy this time. We did last time, but then we do Prague, Vienna, Budapest, Paris, Luxembourg, and then Porto, because I just built a website, a porthouse guide, so you can go there and find your way around all those 1,000-year-old alleys to find the porthouses.
Wow.
Yeah.
He can't go back to Italy yet because he ate all the food and they're still recovering.
Yeah, they weren't
Yeah.
happy with me. Drove
That's
me
what
out.
would happen with me, being Italian, and I still haven't gotten over there yet.
Yeah.
Again, remember that this. Go ahead and talk about some of the breweries.
This is
We've only got a
amazing.
minute, but
Last year we had 14 breweries. This year we have 22 breweries. So if your thing is beer,
Yeah, I mean,
the
this
list
is
goes on and on.
A brew fest will cost you at least $40 to get
Mm-hmm.
in. This chili cook-off costs you $40 to get in, but you get all the chili and salsa that you want, and entertainment, and 22 different beers. So this is better than a brew fest.
Mm-hmm.
Usually you have to pay for your food.
it's the 18th annual Great Petaluma Chili Cook-Off Salsa and Beer Tasting, Saturday, May 9th, 1 to 5. In Petaluma at the fairgrounds. I will be a judge again this year. I've been attending this for years. I love it. It's one of my favorite things to do in the spring. And you need to go to greatchiliCookoff.com, greatchiliCookoff.com. And again, the proceeds go to Cinnabar Theater's kids programs.
That's right.
And God bless Laura Sunday, the goddess of Petaluma, and Houston Porter, the godfather of Petaluma. And thank you so much for coming in. And by the way, if you go to greatchiliCookoff.com, and you go to the judges' bios, don't read mine. It's,
Oh no, you have to read Steve's now because
It's like
he
18
didn't-
years old.
He didn't turn it in when I told him to.
Yeah, I know.
Now he has to deal with
I
it.
haven't updated it, so it says Steve hopes to be in radio someday. I think that was because it's been 42 years I've been in radio. So
Yeah, I think it was an original.
Yeah.
And I just want a quick hello to Mike from JJ. He's at Petaluma Hills. He sent some beer up. I'm
Oh.
not sure why he said to say hi to Mike and not Steve, but
yeah,
said
he's pissed at
specifically-
me because I haven't shown up yet. And we love JJJ from Petaluma Hills Brewery.
and he was
check them out.
He was the winner last year in the beer category.
Yeah. Oh, he does such great
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, it actually went 1, 2, 3 Petaluma breweries.
Really?
So yeah, these other breweries are, they got to bring their A game.
Yeah, you non-Petaluma breweries.
Yeah.
We
Laura,
love you.
Laura Sunday and the Great Houston Porter as well. Thank you. It's Saturday, May 9th, and the Friday before, or the Thursday before, I'll be reminding everyone. Just
Awesome.
but the place
Send 'em down.
is packed every year. It's one of the great spring events.
One more real quick thing.
Oh,
So
yeah,
this
we
year,
forgot.
one of our judges is Lori Fagoni, who is the world food champion in dessert category last year.
Yeah.
And she brought a golden ticket. So the grand champion, the chili that you judges determine to be the grand champion, gets this golden ticket, goes to the Food World Championships without having to stop at any other intermediary.
And where are the?
The championships are going to be held in Florida, but this is a big 3-week-long televised.
Yeah, right,
There's
right,
a lot of
right.
money on the line, and
I've read about it.
and so the grand champion is not going to have to go to some other
They
semifinals.
already qualify.
Yep, they go straight there.
Very cool.
So you guys are going to be you guys actually count this year. What you do,
Yeah, which has
really
never
means
happened before.
something this year.
Saturday, May 9th, 1 to 5 at the Petaluma Fairgrounds, the Great Petaluma Chili Cook-Off. Laura Sunday and Houston Porter. Houston, have a great, like I have to say, have fun in Europe.
Thank
Traveling all over Europe. My
I'll
dear,
try.
I'll see you on the 9th.
I will see there. I
And-
will hold up the fort there.
We will be back with Wine Wednesday on the Drop.